Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s, and my name is Tammy. It's Monday night. Normally on Monday nights, we play a couple songs off the musician's birthday list that we put out last night that just has a list of musicians having birthdays from May the 4th through, May the 10th, I think is what it was. So you can go check that out, because tonight we are going to do something a little different. We have a tribute that we're going to do to a couple different musicians or artists that we've lost in the last couple weeks. And so I wanted to be sure to get it out tonight before they get forgotten about and we get on down the line and then we didn't do a tribute. Plus, they were suggested by a couple people on the channel, suggested that they let me know that these people had passed away and suggested a song. So we're going to play those songs. And the first one we're going to do, well, first I'm going to say just a little bit about who I'm talking about. And this is Mike Peters. And if you don't know who he is, he was in the group The Alarm. Michael Leslie Peters was a Welsh musician, best known as the lead vocalist of the group The Alarm. He was born February 25th of 1959, and he passed away on April 29th of 2025. He was 66 years old, and he says after many courageous battles with cancer. So anyway, we're going to play this song, which was suggested, and also I wouldn't have known about this one if Uncle Chasblet sent it to me in an email to let me know that he had passed, and then suggested this song along with it that we're going to play. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to 1989, and we're going to play the Alarm tune called Sold Me Down the River. So we're just going to get right to it in tribute to Mike Peters. Stop this song for a minute. This song sounds really familiar, but then it doesn't. Like certain verses in it, I feel like I've heard before, but then I don't know if I've got it mixed up with something else. But I really do like this song. This is a good being in a bar song, and a good one that everybody would probably get up and dance to, I think, or that's what it reminds me of. It's just got that groove to it where everybody's up doing the same thing kind of thing. But anyway, we're doing this in tribute to Mike Peters of the group The Alarm. Again, we'll talk more about him after the song. And we lost him back on February the 29th. a week or so ago. So we're doing his 1989 Sold Me Down the River tune in tribute to Mike Peters.
Sold me down the river. Oh yeah, sold me down the river now.
Loved it. That was some bar dancing music right there. It was. That would have been one that a lot of people would have gotten up and danced to. Just like I said, just had the groove. Again, thank you for this suggestion and for letting me know that that Mike Peters had passed away. Uncle Chasblitz, he's the one that let me know about it and suggested this song, and it was a good one. So we're going to talk a little bit about Mike Peters now, and I might be repeating myself in a couple places here, but let's see. Again, he was born February 25th, 1959. He passed away April 29th of 2025. He was 66 years old, and he passed away after many courageous battles with cancer. And it says Michael Leslie Peters, MBE, was a Welsh musician best known as the lead vocalist of the group The Alarm. After the band broke up in 1991, Peters wrote and released solo work before revamping The Alarm in 2000. Additionally, he was co-founder of the Lone Hope Strength Foundation. Okay, and then it kind of switches over to a little bit about the group, and usually I talk more about the person when it's something about this, but for those that don't know anything about this band or this guy, I'm throwing this in because this is what he's known for as well. But The Alarm was a Welsh rock band that formed in Rhyl, Wales in 1981. Initially formed as a punk band, and they were called The Toilets in 1977, under lead vocalist Mike Peters. The band soon embraced arena rock and included marked influences from Welsh language and culture. By opening for acts such as U2 and Bob Dylan, they became a popular new wave pop band of the 1980s. Their highest charting single in Britain was in 1983 with the song 68 Guns. And then it kind of goes backwards here. The band broke up in 1991. Peters wrote and released solo work before revamping The Alarm in 2000. So yeah, we said that already. Sold Me Down the River, this song, reached number 43 on the UK charts. It was added to the A list in the UK, but the next day, a ferry boat accident on the River Thames forced the BBC to withdraw the song, and it was never able to reach its full potential as a single there. Okay, but this was their biggest hit for them in the U.S., Sold Me Down the River. It reached number 20 on the modern rock chart and number 3 on the mainstream rock chart. It received number 50 on the Hot 100 chart, which says more about the disparity of alternative music in 1989 and how hits were calculated than it does about the band's success. So yeah, back in this time, I was working for a music distributor, and I went around and I scanned every album and tape, and it was just right down my alley. It was like the perfect job for me at the time. But there was some shady business going on with that stuff. But it was how a song got to number one. I guess, they had people all over the place doing these jobs, and you'd go in different stores and you'd scan these departments, and you'd be there for 12 hours a day. But anyway, it was... It just reminds me of that time when you weren't real sure if the song should have been number one or not. There's like shady business going on, I always thought. But a couple other things about this. This band was, and they were influenced by the Sex Pistols. And then again it says, and before they were called the Alarm, they were called the Toilets. I'm glad they changed their names. Okay, and Mike Peters, which is who passed away, was married to a lady named Jules Jones Peters. They were married for 39 years, and they have 2 sons, Dylan and Evan, which I think are like 20 and 18, something like that. So rest in peace there, Mike Peters, and your music will be missed by many. And so thank you for this suggestion, Uncle Chazblitz, and thanks for letting me know about his death. And we got a great request out here tonight, so... Anyway, guys, we're going to go. We're going to put one more out. It's also going to be in tribute to another artist that we lost last week. And so I decided to do them both tonight. And so if this is the only one you watch, be sure to check back in tomorrow night for Tammy's 2 for Tuesday. And so we're going to go. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to hit like underneath it. And peace out.